Hello and welcome back. Today I want to talk about indexing and I want to go through some indexing with you. Indexing is extremely important. Every time you get on Family Search, even Ancestry, because Ancestry and Family Search share a lot of things and they rely on each other, both websites do. Every time you pull up a document, such as this, maybe that's probably more find a grave. This could be one. This right here. The reason why we have these documents is because people indexed. Indexing is groups of documents. Sometimes it's one page with 75 names on it, records for property. Sometimes it's a couple marriage certificates. Sometimes it's just one. And you go through and they ask you the questions and you type up what you see. And that record becomes indexed and then it becomes public. So whoever's family member it is gets to finally have access to that document. It's a way of giving back. Also, indexing is really great because when you do a lot of indexing, you realize how many different sources there are out there that you weren't aware of. So this can help you find your family better because you are educating yourself on the type of government documents there actually are. So how to index, you get into Family Search, you log in, and you go up here to indexing and click web indexing. So right here on the left side, I already have two opened up, but I'm going to show you how to find them cold turkey. If you have one ready to go, you can hit open batch and just start. But I'm going to go to find batches, and I'm going to go, these are already indexed, they need to be reviewed. Reviewed is you're basically looking at other people's work and saying if you agree or you don't agree. But we're going to work on indexing today. So I'm going to do US Wisconsin marriage records. And I'm going to click index and this is going to open. What's really great about any indexing is it comes with explicit instructions. So you may think, I don't know how to do this. I don't think I can do it. Yes, you can. So here is my opening, okay? And it tells you some good information on what to do. Sometimes there are social security numbers, which we will get into for another video. So security numbers of deceased family members are very important pieces of information. But that will be indexed. It says it right there, right here, that they will be indexed. And make sure you list and given names, and the maiden name goes in the maiden name field. And middle names goes in the given name field. So we're going to open it up. So the first thing you have to do is you have to look at these items and answer these questions. Is this readable? Can you read it? Yes, I can. So I'm going to click yes and hit next. Can I read this? Absolutely, I can read this. So I'm going to click next. So now it opens up. Okay, so I'm looking at this document. It is a certificate of marriage, has two people and a bunch of information about them. So over here to the left, it says state file number. What the heck is a state file number? I have no idea. But look, there's a question mark. Click it. Type the number, the file number. It's usually indicated in the upper right-hand corner. Nope. We have, oh, hey, there's a number. Do not include. It gives you specific instructions. Do not include preceding zeros. Sometimes you used to hear read. This is very important. You cannot leave a blank field. If there is no information for that field, you must hit Control B, okay? And I'm sure that will happen for us. So we're going to close this out. So our state file number is 118. Okay, we're going to go down here to given names. Okay, so because this says given name, maiden name, you're wondering which one is it? Okay, do not correct misspellings or expand abbreviations. The given names may be written either before or after the surname, so you can read all the way through this, okay? So I'm going to close this out. And like surname, what's the difference between given name and surname? A surname is a last name. Okay, maiden name. So because it starts, I'm going to start with given name. So I'm going to start with Irvin because you would think, oh, maiden name, that's got to be the woman. But down here it has maiden name too. So I'm going to go in the order the document goes. So given name is Irving. And let's see. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Just go back and fix it. Maiden name, he does not have a maiden name. So I'm going to hold my control button, hit B, and look what it puts in there. It puts in blank. Surname, Curtis. Suffix, yes. You can write junior or you can click down and click junior. Spouse's given name, Rosemary. Maiden name, Minto. Surname is now Curtis because it's a marriage certificate. Month of marriage. So we have to go through here. Let's see. Certificate of marriage. And you can read through. June 6th. So June. Oops, it didn't like that. So let me go here and click down. So it wants a three-letter month, marriage day, 6th. Year 1959. How do I know? Because it says right here. So I'm going to keep going down. Marriage county. County of, I don't even know how to say that, but I'm just going to write it because it doesn't matter if I know. Registrar month. June. 9th, because right here it says filed with local registrar. So June 9th, 1959. Amended flag. What is this? Select Y if the document was amended. A document is considered amended if any field was crossed out or anything. No, we do not have an amended document. Okay, so we're going to click no. And then Social Security flag. Do we have any Social Securities? And we can click here. Oops, not this one, but this one. We can click here. Select yes or no in the drop-down list, depending on whether a Social Security number was written. We have no Social Security numbers. So we're going to click no. Okay, so now you come to create entry to or next image. Okay, create entry to comes at a time when you have a really long list of like 75 names for property and you get to the end and there's no next image. But you can see here, we have a next image. If there is no next image, but you have more names, then you're going to click create entry to. We don't have that. We have an image right here. So we're going to click next image. Close this out and we're going to start all over. Here's a new one. So now we know that is the file name. Given name is Gerald. And he comes with a middle name, Rex. No maiden name because it's a male, so we're going to hit Control B. Surname, Fuller. Suffix, none. So we can go here and it doesn't say nothing for none. So we're going to hit Control blank because none of those options work for us. Spouse's given name, Nancy, Faye. Ooh. Maiden name, Scott. Surname, Fuller, because she just got married. Okay. Marriage month. June. Remember, it's a 3-day or a 3-letter month on the 6th in the year 1959 in the county of, now that looks like EDU. Okay, so you're supposed to type what you see, but we can clearly see that this is just bad handwriting. Okay, and we can see up here it's typed EAU. So if you look at a place like this and you're like, look around. We know that this is the correct spelling because we've already done a document for this. Sometimes when locations are really hard to read and you can't quite make it out, get on MapQuest and type it in and find out how to actually spell it. So the registrar's month, we know that that's at the bottom right here. So that's June 9th. And I'm hitting tab. I'm hitting tab or enter to get to the next query. All right, do we have anything amended? Anything crossed out? We do not. So that's a no. So that's just an N. And Social Security? None. Okay. So we hit no. Okay, we know that we are done. We had 2 files, 1, 2. We've done them both. So we're not going to create another entry because there is no other entry. We're going to submit our batch. There are no issues found. Now, it will say there are issues if you leave one of these I'm going to show you. I'm going to leave this one blank, okay? I'm not going to put anything there, and I'm going to hit submit batch. And it's going to say, oh, you have one issue because you cannot leave blank spaces. So I'm going to hit Control B, and no issues are found. So I'm going to submit my batch. Confetti falls, and you've just submitted your indexed work. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And then you want to go back and hit Find Badges and start all over again. But look at all the options you can choose from. And if you can speak another language or read another language, there's always other languages in here. If you have any questions, let me know.